love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's do a, just real quick. Who are you? Who is Logan Van Wirth?
All right, my name is Logan Wirth. I am Director of Group Personal Training for Fit Club. I am a personal trainer, NASM certified, CrossFit Level 2 instructor. Got third degree black belt. I've done, not a lot, but I've done some things over the course of the last 15, 20 years. At my heart, I am someone who enjoys to see people succeed. When I see someone experience success, I get that same feeling. Their win is my win. I started off my fitness journey as a heavy kid. When I peaked, I was 260 pounds in high school. I always joke, I walked down the graduation lane with big red ground, and I felt like I looked like the Kool-Aid man. I had a couple things pop up in my life that just made me kind of step back and say, I don't want to be like this. And so I made the change, and it didn't take me that long. I did it the wrong way, I'll be completely honest. But over the course of that change, and it was a pretty fast change, but over the course of that change, I learned a lot. And then I kept learning, and then I kept learning, and then I wanted to take what I had learned and teach to others. And that's kind of my rule now. I work one-on-one with clients. I work with groups as large as 20 people, sometimes more, depending on what I'm doing. But I also train those who train. I train personal trainers to not only be successful at driving business, marketing themselves, but the actual training. That's what I really love. Marketing, selling is important in our job, right? But the sales not everything. The success is everything. And whether that's the success of my trainer gaining a new client and them experiencing success, or my own client, losing 5 pounds, deadlifting 250 pounds when they're a 130-pound woman. Those are the things that I kind of get geeked out on. Trying to think out loud. When we're working out, we need to step back and do just kind of an assessment. Even before we work out, really at the first thing in the morning, we have our day planned. We know later on, whether it's in 2 hours, whether it's in 12 hours, that we plan to work out. But remember, intensity is an important factor. To elicit results, we need to work at a high intensity. Now, that's relative. That has many meanings, but I never want to work out at a high intensity if I'm not at my best, right? The better I feel, the higher work capacity I can put out. So, when I wake up in the morning, I want to see, number one, how's my mood? How's my energy? Did I get a good night's sleep? If the answer is yes, or on the spectrum of better than worse, then okay, we're moving forward. Now, if I'm going to do an upper body heavy day, I need to step back and think, okay, really start with the head, the jaw. I mean, honestly and truthfully, I grind my teeth at night, so I know sometimes my jaw is a little sore if I didn't wear my mouth guard. Is my neck, my traps, my shoulders, how are they all feeling? How's my core? How's my upper back? How's my lower back? I want to kind of go down those lists and just, again, if it's going to be that upper body day or core focused day, then I need to step back and ask myself, how are these things feeling? Because if something is off, that's generally my body telling me, hey, just be aware, and that might just mean spend a little more time warming up, spend a little bit more time on mobility. If something feels legitimately off, maybe that's my body telling me, hey, today, you were going to plan this intense workout. Let's go ahead, step back and take a minute, stretch, warm up, and then just see. If you're starting to feel better, then you can go forward with the day's workout. If you're not, then maybe this is all we do. Maybe we run a little bit. Maybe we do some yoga. Maybe we just get a sweat and then we go home, mission accomplished for the day. And so after we'd ask my low back, how are my hips feeling? Go through that internal, external rotation. Is there a pinch? Is there a catch? Is it tight? From there we work down to the knees. How are the knees feeling? I flex and I extend at the knees. They feel good. Is this lower body day? Am I going to be squatting? Hey, if my hips or knees are bad, guess what? If they're feeling off, I'm not going to squat. From there we go to the ankles. We go to the feet. If I got a cardio heavy day and my feet are a little achy, I need to spend a little extra attention, a little extra time. And if I can't get those bad boys woken up, then guess what? Maybe today's not the day we run. Maybe we row. Again, maybe we go back to the yoga. Wiggle the toes, see how the toes, the heel, the ankle, just kind of do a self-assessment, and then we go from there.
All right, Logan, thank you so much for giving us a little assessment of how to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Just because, sometimes your body tells you one thing when the program that you're on tells you another thing. Maybe you're supposed to do a 5x5 squat, or you're supposed to do a 5x5 overhead press. But like you said earlier, sometimes that's not always as feasible or as practical. So thank you so much, Logan, for coming on and sharing that with us. And if anyone wants to reach out to you, I'll put it in the show notes. And thank you so much for anyone who's listening. Please hit that subscribe button and don't miss another episode of Scratch Your Own Itch. And if you want to get on a podcast, email me, Logan at LoganTylerNelson.com. Again, that's Logan at LoganTylerNelson.com. And if you're looking for more information on how to get a hold of Logan, the other Logan, the Van Logan Wirth, definitely reach out, and I will put in the show notes. All right. Don't ever forget, you matter and you're enough.